Hello and welcome to Demo Play Thursday. We're on the Switch and it's a visual novel, The Hungry Lamb. First thing, I'm going to go across the settings. Because here it doesn't say anything about it being a demo. And it doesn't say anything here either. You can see it'll be English subtitles by Chinese speaking because this is a Chinese story. Okay, I think that's fine. When it comes to visual novels, I'll just let the story play. I'm not too sure about this one. I know it's out on Steam as well. And it has a much longer title. I think it's The Hungry Lamb Travelling in the Ming Dynasty. So when it comes to a visual novel demo, I'm looking for the game to when it comes to a visual novel like this, why is it not all playing? There we go. Again, no, I'm getting no. Here we go. Okay. Like I say, there was no speaking. Yeah, so as a demo, I'm looking for this demo to not exactly spoil the whole story, but to be long enough to keep me wanting to play more afterwards. I don't know, he looks a little creepy.
喂，问你呢，干嘛不说话？处理干净了吗？现在丢哪儿了？买仔细了没？这里离城可不远，别被野兽刨出来。
I'm just gonna go to the settings.
那他身上都
So,
有些啥呀？
a little quick. I can't seem to move anything. Ah, left stick. Okay, and it keeps it. Alright, let's keep playing. Yeah, it wasn't too fast for me, but even I was thinking, that's a little quick. So the default is not great. You might have to change the default setting.
行吧，行吧，就这样吧。荷包多少钱？我看看。妈的，确实是破东西，卖不了几个钱，你自个儿收着吧。真不知道你为啥稀罕这些羊毛，没宰一只羊都得留点羊毛，小心哪天留了痕迹，把你给害死。
I don't know if this is going to be a multiple choice kind of adventure story or if it's a kinetic novel, one that's just going to play.
梁，这次你分的东西多，可得你请啊。
It's a lot more descriptive than some of the other visual novel games we play on the site. It's a weird intro. Yeah, it's gone silent for me as well. Ah, now it's dance music.
梁，有活了，还是个大活。城北有间客栈，关了尹三儿留的几只小羊。本来呀，这几只小羊是尹三的人去送的，但他们犯了别的事儿，被官兵给抓了。他现在无人可用，让我们替原本的人办事儿。哎，你会错意了。
Oh, okay, that's interesting. A lot of these games on Switch where there is a lot of reading, they stop that black screen from happening. So I'm going to go back to the settings and see if there's something in there I missed about that. Language, voice, skip mode, text display, transparency, volume. There isn't. Interesting. If you remember, we were playing Loopers on Switch, and that had the setting to turn that sort of screensaver, that black screen off. This game doesn't. I wonder what's the difference there.
右口？你不能这么说啊！小羊又不是我们逮的，算不得右口。不过你愿意这么想，倒是也好懂一些。
Clearly, this is going to be a bit of a darker story than anything I've done on the site so far.
但是它的主业其实是人牙子。
Well, they're saying that Daedalus, the Awakening of Golden Jazz, was a little dark.
小羊给送到洛阳，不过不是啥恶事儿，是善事儿。
I kind of want the option for our character to have a voice.
你听我说啊，先听我说。娘，这几年各地大旱，很多羊都被饿死，所以呀， 有快饿死的人家把他家的小羊卖给尹三换钱了呀。
Sense. What other languages we have? So essentially English, the Chinese languages, and Japanese. What are the voices? Chinese, Japanese, Chinese, Japanese. I wonder what the Japanese are going to sound like.
落葉には金持ちの羊がいるらしい。金は持ってるが子羊を産めない。それで貧しい地方から引き取って飼いたいのさ。
Kind of has the same sort of feeling as the Chinese version. Okay.
貧しいうちの子羊どもはいずれ飢え死にする。だから俺たちが金持ちのところに送ってやるのさ。そうすれば親どもは飢え死にせずに済むし、子羊も腹いっぱい食える。みんなが幸せってわけだ。俺たちはいいことをしてるんだぜ。
It feels like there's definitely been some solid attention paid to the voice acting.
子羊1匹で100両、4匹で400両。半分ずつ山分けだ。これで数年は一食に
Let me set it back to Chinese.
妈的，扭扭捏捏的干啥呀？给个痛快呀！
Yeah, obviously it's different person saying it. Different sound, different style of voice, but how they're doing it is very similar. Same sort of energy.
越早越好，我今天就要去看看。
Now, I didn't check the eShop if this is a true story or not. My guess is that it's a real location, real period, and things are rough in the game like they were in real life back then. But probably a story being told in that era. Unfortunately, I don't know Chinese history enough to say if, like, this character Yin San, if he's famous or well known or an actual character or not. Something almost old in how that character's drawn. And I don't mean like old as in 90s or 80s. It kind of feels old style. I don't know, something about it that's familiar but also not familiar. So he's a fox apparently. Okay, Ian was the cover, yeah. Fox, a clever fox.
尹三儿，我们来了。梁说他可以解。
啊，没定！哎呦，梁爷，你可不能没定啊！哎，你身手好，又和星爷熟，这活可不能缺了你。哎，我知道您之前没做过右口的事儿，也不愿意做。
Well, Yin Sang is not afraid to call it what it is.
你们这次的活只是运送小羊，小羊是怎么来的，要送给谁，都和你们没关系。哎，而且我也不怕跟你们交个底儿，这次啊，收小羊的人全是头天，哪怕出了什么事儿，官府也查不下去。
It's a little weird coming from the PS3 game, Tales of the Shinsengumi, where the characters, even though they were pictures, they still moved and had movement to them. To a game like this, where the art is detailed, there's no doubt about that, but it's just, they're stilted. I felt like even playing loopers, we had perhaps more pieces of artwork, maybe. There's also a lot more characters than that for most of their game. So there's a lot of acting, a lot of different people talking. Now, do we get this choice? Okay, we do. This isn't a kinetic novel, we do have choices to make. So do we accept the human trafficking, or do we go and check out the lambs first? For the sake of the demo, let's just accept the job. We accept it and we're going to see them anyway.
好，梁爷，我就知道你愿意做。这世上哪有人跟钱过不去啊？啊！猴子，去把小羊带上来。
Are they going to be children? Girls, boys, what we're about to see. Are we even going to see a picture of it? Dark complexions, I wouldn't guess that from the artwork.
哟，梁爷眼力真准，不瞒您说，确实如此啊。左边
The weird type of character who knows these sort of things.
他们是附近穷山沟的。哎呀，现在各处闹饥荒，他家养不起这么多娃子，便先把女娃卖了，给小儿子换粮吃。至于第三只嘛，出身不错，确实是我们拐来的。肯定安全，不安全我哪敢往外送啊？情况特殊，梁爷别急，别急呀， 这边说话。梁爷啊，这只小羊情况特殊，我们查过了。虽然它是贵家出身，但运它没有风险。
Why is it risk-free? What is the situation with her?
报官？哎呀，不怕。他家现在自顾不暇，怎么可能来找他呀？
Not explaining the why yet. Come on.
他家呀，曾与原都师交往甚密，好像还沾点亲戚。哎，原都师你知道吧？哎，就是那个得罪了万岁爷被切片的，被诛了3族啊。
Whew, that's some punishment.
他家遭受株连，杀的杀，流放的流放，遭贬的遭贬，早就家不成家了。
Oh, forgot about that. That's a frustrating thing. If you're gonna have a game, even a demo, that you don't need to do anything on the controller for a long time, you got to find a way to turn off that dimming of the screen. Because games can do it. You shouldn't have to rely on the user to go to settings. So at the very least, by playing this demo, we've realised that... Oh, a boy. It doesn't look that tall in that picture.
尹三儿，这羊看起来不太对啊，有呆病。
哎，是啊，他确实有点呆傻。
小时候患了热病，把脑袋烧傻了？
哎，不是，似乎他就是天生傻。这小羊从小就这样，家里一开始觉得他是弥勒佛转世，就一直养到大。后来闹了饥荒，家里穷了些，不想养这佛了，他妈就把这小羊卖给我们了。
阿爸，阿爸，阿爸，阿爸。
Ooh, that's sad.
尹三儿，你确定肥羊会想要这种小羊？
哎呦，谁知道呢？也许哪家也觉得他是弥勒佛转世，想要养呢。洛阳那家说尽量是女娃子，但或许也能看下男娃子，能收的男娃比女娃少多了，也就只能搞到这种的了。
不行，这种绝对不行。
哎，星爷为何不行啊？
先不说我要是肥羊，绝对不想要这种小羊，你给我们运也运不了啊。这弥勒佛带着太麻烦，我和你梁爷在路上被他惹急了，一冲动便可能把他宰了。
哎呦，星爷呀，你就不能收收脾气？这是肥羊要的羊，少一只就少一份钱，丢一只可能都要你们倒给钱的。
那我更不能要了，我最管不来这种有呆病的。我们管不了他，若是他一路喊喊叫叫，难免会引来官兵盗匪，到时候所有人都要完蛋。
They're gonna drug him, do you think? Alcohol or opium?
哎，行，我早知道你会不愿意。
You got a fifth one?
哎，正好，也罢。其实我也担心那肥羊会不喜欢男娃，哪怕这种肥点的也不行，大概率会退货。哎呀，哎，狗子，那你还是把那小羊也带上来
Looks
吧。
like there's another one. Deep blue. Interesting.
哟，这小羊看着还不错。你这儿的几只小羊，说实话，除了弥勒佛，都还长得不磕碜。那是，我的货源肯定正。哎，梁爷觉得如何呢？
What if we get to choose an option? What would we get to say? Oh, I didn't spot that in the picture.
它和其他小羊不一样，它不用绑带。
Again, why?
放心呢，它不是被卖过来或是拐来的，而是逃荒的时候自己过来的。
Oh, okay.
这娃子呀，是上个月刚来的，像是被调教过，只要给一口饭吃，什么活都愿意做。哎呀，虽然我也觉得可惜，但你们若是不想带那弥勒佛，可以让他替着去吧，正好啊，他也愿意去洛阳。
I don't know the history of this time, so I'm not too sure if people just walking into these places is common.
他必定愿意跟着去。我说尹三儿啊，你这儿的小羊怎么除了傻子就是哑巴？哎呦，这小羊是哑巴又怎样？二位爷呀，说真的，要不是跟肥羊约好了货的数量，我真不打算把它给交出去。你们别不信，哪怕它不会说话，养大后绝对能卖个好价钱。它耳朵没问题吧？哎，没问题的。啊，那倒也方便。
Like what?
左属的俩姐妹，9岁和6岁，叫红儿和翠儿。
Well, we got the names right.
第三只
ages
叫
right.
秋华，9岁。最后一只小羊，哎，它是哑巴，也不识字，所以很难知道名字。你们就叫它小哑巴就可以了。哦，年龄还是知道的。我问他是否9岁的时候，他点过头，估摸着就是9岁。
I bet that one, the final one, is the main character with us in the game somehow, and that there's more to her than meets the eye. Almost looks a little out of focus, her face. Could be just really soft art. This is the Switch. This is a recording from Docked, but the blue eyes in China at this time does seem a little odd. Appear to be a cat, okay. Our characters like to group people by animals. Alright, so we're up to chapter 2. There's no indication in the eShop how many of these we're going to do. But I don't remember if our save file is going to carry over. You'd hope as a demo that it would tell you these things. Or at the very least, if our save file will carry over to the main game. Like if we get to the end of the demo, you'd hope there'd be like a page, a screen, almost like a PowerPoint that says, "Thank you for playing the demo, your save file carries over, here's a link to the eShop."
州到洛阳路途600里，
200 miles.
50里也要走半个月。
It's a long journey.
妈的，那就要备30日的干粮和水。现在各处闹饥荒，这么多粮又得花不少钱。行，要是我们到时候困在山里，实在饿极了，就吃个小洋葱鸡。
That's some dark humor for sure. What do you think? Is something going to have woke up here?
梁，你说要不要把那个小哑巴也一起绑了？虽然尹三说他是自愿去的，不用担心会逃，可他这样能撒丫子跑，我不放心。
I was going to say, this is going to be a choice we have to make, but This is going to change her picture to the rope.
小崽子们都听好了啊，我们这就出发。这一路上，你们叫我星爷，叫他梁爷。我们要走1-2个月，为的是把你们送去能吃饱喝足的地方。我们出城后一直向东走，走的路大多都是山路，每日走的不多，日行20里便可。粮食我都备齐了，今后我们一天吃2顿，午时1顿，傍晚1顿。这2顿多吃点儿，别的时候不许喊饿。走路时不许交头接耳，不许哭闹，违者罚粮1天。这一路不要想着逃跑啊！逃者鞭笞数百，打死后还要被我活剥生吃。
Rough on them, isn't he? Is he going to be like bad cop and we're good cop? How's this relationship going to work? So you can see the ropes around their waist, but now the 4th one's been roped. Do you think we'll see it in the picture?
行，出发吧。
Oh, we've seen this picture before. Again, I've had this in Tales of Shinzagumi. If you're going to talk about places and routes and stuff, you have a whole screen. Why not put a map up to help us understand it a little bit better, get some perspective on the ups and downs and how long it is? I don't know the region they're talking about. Again, we've gone even further in the journey. It's the same picture. I'm a little worried that there's not much variety in pictures. Well, you had that with the characters where there's not a lot of animation or even small things like head movements and stuff.
喂，梁，你知道群大虫吗？哦，你不知道啊？群大虫就是成群的大虫，寻常时候大虫都是独来独往。前些年陕北闹饥荒，很多人向东逃难，都逃到了一些山区里，被大虫吃了。大虫吃人多了，生崽也多，过2年就都是成群的大虫了。
Okay, why weren't we talking about this before we
来了
left?
10几头大虫，我们还有命不？那不一定。我们手中有刀啊！如果见到大虫，我就挥刀斩了小羊们，放出一堆血来。大虫见着血肉，定不会去咬我们这些持刀的啊，会冲上去分食小羊。那时我们便可逃了啊！
I just heard the loop in the music. Well, the animal sounds as well. Very obvious loop.
"肯定有趣儿啊！"
To see that dagger over his shoulder, but we saw the dagger in his chest area. It's always a little frustrating when the pictures don't show what's being talked about. It's a little weird to have a fixation on one of the characters, especially when they're so young. Just hope that the story's going to keep it clean. Yes, you might be smart enough to realise just how to survive by doing the right thing. Okay, so her picture does have a rope around her waist now. Pretty sure I didn't see that before.
梁爷，我们要来瞅瞅，别的不行了。
They didn't take that into account, did they? On this journey. They're gonna be embarrassed, aren't they?
不行。
Yeah, privacy and all that. Man, that looping music sound is so annoying. It's a very different type of story than the Shinsengumi one we did. The Shinsengumi was very much just, this is the key event, what do you want to do? Okay, a couple of days later, next key event. This one is very much talking about all the small little details. Oh, it's the same picture. That's so disappointing. One of the things about the Shinsengumi was there wasn't a lot of pictures because it was very, very narrow where they were. It was very specific points in the world. So for them to reuse pictures made sense because the story revolved around them being in the same area. But here, like that rock in the middle, what do you think? Looks like a cat? Looks like a rabbit? Looks like a guinea pig? I don't know what it looks like, but it's always the same rock. It's a shame that they couldn't find budget to to do more backgrounds. See, at least this is something different. Again, I just heard the loop.
娘，你还真能搭火呀！我记得你不是怕火吗？哈哈，那是好事儿啊！本来想着你怕火，下次杀人放火，我都不愿带着你。妈的，累死了！要不是怕这些小羊跑了，就该让他们去给咱们拾柴火、铺床铺。海良，中午我休息过了啊，你先睡2个时辰吧，2个时辰后我换班。
4-hour nap. I wonder if the demo's going to end here when we fall asleep. Or this would be a perfect place to have like a plot twist. Like we wake up and there's only one left or something like that.
梁，醒醒！
Damn, the fire still sounds as strong as it was before, and the flames in the picture are just as big.
对，柴火烧了2捆，差不多2个时辰了。啊，都睡了。
Did we really need that? So we don't play Thursday. We keep it to about an hour, or if the demo finishes earlier than that, when the demo finishes. So we're coming up to what, 50 minutes now. So we'll see what happens. Personally, stopping the demo in the morning when everyone wakes up. Kind of feels like the natural stopping point in the story. It'd be interesting to see if the demo stops itself at that point. Trying to justify human trafficking. I have a feeling that, not that she couldn't, she wouldn't. And she's also roped in with the others, isn't she? What do you think when we're away from camp? Something going to happen? That's why I keep thinking that's something like that's about to happen here. Ah, oh, damn. That's so frustrating. The game doesn't have a way to stop this screen dimming. See, this is a nice picture. Is she gonna make a run for it? I bet she's not 9, is she? Famine and stuff. Maybe she is older, but just oh, what? Did not expect this. I expected something to happen with the others, not us. This is a nice twist right at the end of the video. Makes you wonder if Liang was the target all along. Step back fast. Neck tackle. Oh no. Neck tackle. Sounds fun. Seems like it's the right thing to do. There we go. That's cool. We didn't die in the demo. Says it slipped from my hand, but it's clearly in her hand. That's the thing about going into too much detail. You clash with the picture. There we go. I knew it. Is that the end of the demo? No. The thing is though, time's up really. I have no idea how long this chapter's going to be. I have no idea how long the demo's going to be. But I think we're going to end it there for now. And you can do screenshots as well. That's a close dialogue basically gets that, so you can then hit the take a picture button on the Switch controller. But it doesn't seem like there's any way to save. Can we save? Okay, so there's an auto save. Okay. Flowchart. We have 80% of the story done in this demo, but this flowchart doesn't work. I can't get it to. Wolf cat speak. I can't get it across. There's no like back to main menu, which is weird. They kind of expect you to save data and then close it. Well, I guess we will end it there. It's the storytelling is a little weird for me. It's surprisingly high in detail, to the point where it clashes with the artwork. Kind of takes you out of it a little bit. And in terms of like protagonists, it's hard to see ourselves in them because I'm not a human trafficker. So to take an hour to get to the story twist, it's a little bit of a long time. And in this hour, we only had 2 choices to make. So it's very much heavy on the story, light on the interaction. I guess with this interaction, doing the other choice would kill us. But the first one we did kind of felt like both of them were going to get us to the same point either way. So I do wonder how many like endings there would be to this story. The artwork's fine. I think because I've got headphones in, what's annoying is the music. It's that you can hear the loops. It's not like on a YouTube short, you can often not hear the loop. It just goes back into itself. Here, you can almost like just then. It's weird. So for me personally, this isn't a game I'm that interested in. The first hour hasn't grabbed me. The art style hasn't really grabbed me. The topic of the story isn't really grabbing me. It feels like the first hour's gone far too slow. We're still technically, a day or 2 into the story? But you can kind of see where the title The Hungry Lamb comes in. If she is a lamb and she's trying to be a wolf, the hungry lamb would make some sense. But if you get the game, you can let us know in the comments how things change, how things improve, how much interaction there is. That would be nice to know. But as far as this demo goes, I don't think it's a great demo. It doesn't even say demo, and it's the fact that it keeps dimming the screen is so frustrating. It's the only story game I've played that does that. So I don't know why. Well, until the next Demo Play Thursday video, or until I see you checking out some of the other videos, playlists, shorts, or even live streams on YouTube. Or maybe I'll see you over at Ko-fi. As a small YouTube channel, we get no money from YouTube. But with Ko-fi, we can get donations, including PayPal donations, but we also have some subscription tiers, so maybe one of them interests you. But whenever I see you again, please take care.